Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children, welcome to our online teaching academy, Ekalaiva. Today we are going to see the prevention of communicable diseases. We have learned how these communicable diseases are spreading from one person to the other person. Obviously through the germs, isn't it? Through the germs, the diseases are spreading from one person to the other person. How do we can prevent this? No, one by one we are going to learn now. So first, prevention of communicable diseases. So as we know, germs of certain diseases stay on articles like clothes, combs, toys. So when these articles are used by a patient, the germs will get present in these articles. The same articles which will used by any other person means what will happen? The germs will transfer to the another persons. This is how the diseases are spreading from one person to the another person. So this is called as communicable diseases. Okay, communicable disease means the disease which transfer from one person to the another person. So how do we can prevent this? So just like that, we cannot throw off all the articles when which is very needed for us, isn't it? So instead, what can be done to prevent this communicable diseases? No, we have to use a disinfectant. Look at here. All such things must be disinfected. Okay, to kill the germs, we have to use some solutions. Okay, that is called as disinfectant. So, or boiled to kill the germs. If it is a liquid means if it is water means water. How do we can kill the germs? By boiling. Or if any other articles which we cannot use to boil, no, by using disinfectant we can kill the germs. Another way, the floor and the walls of the rooms must be sprayed. Okay, after each and every hour or after a time we have to use a spray on the walls and the floors, so that what will happen? So the germs can be killed easily. So first, one way to kill the germs means we have to use the disinfectant. Through that, germs can be killed so that the germs cannot transfer from one person to the another person. Next, how do we can prevent the germs is communicating to the others? No, particularly in an area. So all cases of diseases must be reported to the civic authorities. Okay, if anybody else, any transmitting disease, if any person would have means, we have to inform to the concerned officers, like corporation, people who are working in the corporation, we have to inform them. So this is a disease I am having. It is dangerous when transmitting to the others. So like this, some information we have to pass to the concerned officers, so that they will take a necessary step to avoid spreading the diseases to their particular area. So we should give information about the diseases. This is a way we can prevent the area, the disease can transmit to any other areas. Second, children suffering from any communicable diseases, like us know, any small children when they are easily, especially small children can easily affect by this kind of diseases. So, by transferring from one person to another person is called what? Communicable diseases. So the communicable diseases easily catch by the small children. If any children got affected by this type of communicable diseases, know what they can do? They should be stay away from school, which means they can be at home. Okay, how long they can be at home? Completely recover from those particular diseases. So by this way also can avoid the this communicable diseases spreading to the areas also. So first, germs and all should be killed by using disinfectant. And to avoid spreading areas is we should inform to the concerned officers. As then if it is affected by any small children, means that child should be at home until they get recovered from the particular diseases. So by this way also can avoid the spreading of communicable diseases. Next topic is prevent the breeding of germs. So breeding means it will produce its numbers. No, the increasing of numbers should be avoided. So that what can we listen? personal and environmental cleanliness. This is most important, children. Having a good following a good habit. The one of the good habit is cleanliness. If everyone is having this good habit, no, so what will happen? These are the way help us to get the diseases. Okay, communicable disease will never affect us. So this is one of the cleanliness habit every one of us should follow. So one is personal and environmental. Personal means ourselves. We should keep ourselves clean. We should keep our surrounding things, our rooms, our houses, our surrounding, all the place must be clean. So cleanliness is another way to preventing of communicable diseases, so that the breeding of germs can be avoided. Distraction, children, this is most important. Distraction means destroys. Distraction of mosquitoes and their breeding grounds is the best solution for protection from the dreadful diseases. Okay, when the place is not been clean for a certain period of 1 week or 1 month, what will happen? That particular place get filled by dust and darkness will be there. So that particular place, sure, this type of mosquitoes will go and accumulate and start breed their generation. So what will happen? Slowly the number of mosquitoes places has been increased. If it has happened, sure, the disease will pass from one person to the other. So communicable disease will get easily transmitted to the other person. So we should destroy that particular place. How do we can destroy? By making that particular place to be clean. Not only particular place, generally ourselves and all our surrounding must be maintained cleanly. So through this we can avoid the breeding of germs in the places. So to prevent these communicable diseases, we see how we can prevent by using disinfectant, by maintaining a cleanliness. Okay, so these are the ways. Apart from this, some methods of preventing the communicable diseases. First, generally all our houses will have the windows and the doors. Okay, nowadays everyone are having their air conditioner home. So that what we will do, we will keep close all the places. Even small holes we will never leave it. We will not allow the fresh air to get inside. When we are started using the air conditioner, at least by the next day, what we should follow, no? We should keep open the doors and windows. What will happen through that? No, we will get a good benefit. So early morning sunlight is good for health, as we know. No? So likewise, through the sun, the invisible germs can be killed easily. That is why we should keep open the doors and windows in our houses. So when sunlight getting inside our house means any invisible germs present in we cannot go and find everywhere whether germs present or it is there or not. We will not find. At least by opening the small windows and doors, the sunlight will enter into the room. So these invisible germs can be killed easily. So this is the one method can prevent the places to be clean and free from germs. Second, we have to drink. Without air, without food, how it is impossible to live. Likewise, without water also it is very, very impossible, isn't it? So, but we cannot drink as all the waters just like that. We need to drink clean water. Okay, germs-free water for drinking and cooking. Okay, water can be boiled for 10 to 15 minutes. So all of us cannot able to get all the necessary things. How do we can get the clean water? So one best and easy method is boiling of water. So 10 to 15 minutes boil. After some time, if you drink, definitely that water would be good for your health. Otherwise we can use the water filter, like purifier. So it will also give us a clean and good water for us for drinking. Okay, if it is very small means by these are the way is easy for us. Very huge quantities, which means large quantities of water when present, how do we can clean? It is impossible by boiling or using purifier. So there is another method is called chlorination. Okay, it's a chlorine powder. When we sprinkle on this place means that chlorine will kill the germs in that particular huge quantities of water. So these are the methods are helping us to get the clean water, to get the fresh air. So this best simple method help us to avoid communicable diseases. Next is pasteurization. Okay, water means we are boiling it through this. Germs are killing in the by heating, isn't it? When the germs present even in the milk also, how do we can kill the germs? No, the same boiling. Okay, heating the milk. So this is the method was given by Louis Pasteur. So this is a process was invented by Louis Pasteur. So that this process name is given as pasteurization. Okay, the milk is heated at a high temperature for at least half an hour and then cooled down quickly. What will happen? Okay, first the milk should be heated, then allow it to get cool. So what will happen? No, the germs which present, the bacteria which are present in the milk, sure it will get killed by it. So after filtering, we can drink it. Okay, it will be healthy and at the same time safe for us. So this is the method is called as pasteurization method. The process heating of milk, allow it to cool. So this is the best method of killing the germs in the milk. So name of the process is called pasteurization. So far we have discussed how do we can prevent the by using disinfectant, by using the method of boiling or heating or pasteurization. Okay, all these we can do, but we have to develop our immunity system in our body. So by taking a proper nutrition, balanced diet, that is enough. Okay, apart from that, some of the diseases definitely what will happen, no, it will reduce the immunity power in our body. So that we need to develop, we need to acquire more immunity strength to our body. How do we can develop that? No, through the vaccination. Vaccination is another way of protecting ourselves by acquiring immunity against certain diseases, which means not for any some diseases. Normal fever means the immunity which we are having, that is enough. But some certain diseases which are very dangerous, so all the dangerous germs or diseases definitely will reduce the level of immunity level in our body, but that is not good for us. No, so we need to develop it more and more. How do we can develop? No, by taking off vaccination. So these vaccinations are available for some of the diseases. Okay, what are diseases like diphtheria, cholera, typhoid, polio, measles, mumps, meningitis and hepatitis. During last class we had studied what are the diseases and how it will affect our body, isn't it? So to all these diseases the vaccinations are available now. So this vaccination to whom will give? No, the children who are at the age of 5 or below the age of 5, to them this vaccination is must and it is necessary for them to develop them, because they are very young one. No, so that only is providing for those small children to develop their immunity. They may not eat properly. No, so at the time also they need to develop their immunity strength in our body, so that this vaccination are helping them to get to not get a disease, this type of communicable diseases. So next, the most important and dangerous diseases of polio. This type of virus when affected, know what will happen to the concern that particular patient. It will not show any symptoms, but after some time, certain period, it will show its effect, that one side of a part or any part of our body get paralyzed, so they cannot walk properly. So these are the some symptoms it will shows. So that is why polio is and finally it lead to death also. So polio is a dangerous virus. So that in our India, listen here, polio is an immunization campaign established by the government of India in the year 1995. So in the year 1995, by our government of India had established one polio campaign. So through that, what happened? No, our India has become free from polio. So this was declared by WHO, World Health Organization. So they said our India is now polio free country. So even now this type of vaccination is available and giving early ones to all the children, because of this is very dangerous diseases. So these communicable diseases when should not affect from one person to other person, means these are the small necessary steps we have to take care of ourselves and all our surrounding children. I hope this preventing method will be helpful to you hereafter. If so far if you have not followed, this is a method will help you to keeping yourself clean and your surrounding clean and keep all your things clean and tidy. Sure, definitely this communicable disease will never reach us. Okay, thank you children.